Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jack and Glenn channel. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our reviews. Tonight, we're reviewing Ready to Love Season 10, Episode number 6. Hey, episode number 6. Let me tell you, it is some dramas going on in this episode. Make sure you sit back and relax. Yeah. Hey, before we get into any of this drama, again, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can be connected to us. If this is your second or third time and you're not 100% sure if you should hit the subscribe button or not, hey, hit it anyway, right? So you can get all the details, all the reviews that we do. We just don't do Married Ready to Love. We do also do Married at First Sight and any other reality relationship shows as well. So let's get to this episode, right? We know we got left off from a cliffhanger from the previous episode, from the block party episode. There was 3 girls up for elimination. We saw Rocky up for elimination, we saw Coley up for elimination, and we saw Sahara up for elimination. And hey, I didn't know which one was gonna be eliminated here, but let's get into it, right? Coley and Rocky was both eliminated. Rocky was kind of shocked that she was eliminated. The guys let her go, hey, you gave the homie vibes, right? Everybody thought she was a homie. You was a roundaway girl. You was a girl that everybody would just chill with, right? In the summertime, that's what she was. It was what it is, right? Guys thought Coley was was there just based off her looks. She didn't give any substance, right? They didn't give any substance. Coley was like, okay, it's all right. Y'all lost. Be fine. Right? And we already know that Coley was already given a second chance. She was already given a second chance, right? And so, hey, third time's not a charm. Coley and Rocky both go home. Sahara was giving fire to Cam, like, yo, she was like hot, right? The men keep putting me in the bottom. Why they keep putting me in the bottom? She's in her feelings, right? Instead of playing it cool, relaxing, instead of saying, you know what, I'm being gracious or showing some kind of grace or being humble, she is hot, right? She's like, yo, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be all right. Cam, like, what you snapping on me for? I'm just a messenger, right? You're like, if you're gonna be like this, right? When we in our relationships, it's kind of thinking like, I don't know if I want to be with Sahar, right? I'm trying to hold you down, but you making it real hard. Cam, like, I'm trying to support you. I'm trying to be with you. I'm trying to be there for you, but you making it hard, right? Hey, she showed her true colors here, right? She a hothead. She went from 0 to 60 quick, right? Because she was in the bottom. Yo, if these men don't love men, they don't love you, right? If these men don't want you, then let them go. You know who you like, right? Man, you like Cam, and Cam likes you. So be gracious and be grateful, right? But then we see the women, right? The women, then we go to the women who are in the vault with Tommy. Tommy let the women know that you're in power this week, right? That you're in power. He said, I want you to explore your second choices, right? I want you to explore your second choices. People that you didn't think would be the first one, people that you wasn't 100% sure about, the guy that you might have liked or you might not have liked, but explore your second choices, right? First, we see Deanna and Hassan. They go horseback riding. Deanna said she horseback rides all the time, right? She said, "Yo, she horseback rides all the time." I think we got more out of Hassan, more talking from Hassan than we did in any other episode because this dude went on a couple of dates, but we'll talk about those dates later. Horseback riding. The horseback ride was pretty good. Then they got into a conversation, right? They got into a conversation about communication. And Deanna told Hassan, I don't feel like you communicate that well. Like things seem like you just shy, that you don't talk, that you don't tell people how you really feel. I want a man who tells me how he feels. Don't hold anything back. And she was digging into him, right? The way that she came off kind of rude to me. She was direct. I can say rude. She was direct. All right. She was direct and she was honest. She could have showed a little bit more grace and empathy when she was talking, not talking at him, but talking to him. But Hassan, not feeling her, not feeling what she was saying or not receiving what she said. My man got defensive, right? Which kind of proved her point. Like, you defensive, what you defensive for? And needless to say, they were talking back and forth. Hassan said, well, Deanna, like, work comes first, because work, and then my man, because I do work. Yeah, girl, we know you're a firefighter. I get it. I understand. She said, I want a man that does just the same. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, if you want a man that works like as much as you work and put his job first and then put his work first, how do he has time for you, right? There has to be a balance, right? And Hassan was like, "Oh, man wants to be first priority." That's not necessarily true. If you know who you're dealing with, right? If you know that you're in your relationship that does work and y'all can come down and compromise, hey, it is a lot. And this dynamic, you can tell that they both are on opposite views. But then they realize, hey, they came to the agreement and the understanding. This ain't gonna work. Date is over. It is over. Date's done. They realized that this is not going to work. He said, I think Hassan said, you know what? This is not what I'm looking for. Deanna said, you know what? I agree. This is not what I'm looking for neither. She wants somebody who can prioritize work, somebody who can communicate well, somebody who can balance life. And Hassan is not the guy. This date was one of the worst dates I've seen on Ready to Love in a minute because they just didn't match up at all, right? Then we see Tay, right? Tay and Naeem have a date. Tay invites Naeem over to the house, right? It starts off, start off with Tay talking about, I wasn't feeling the whole kid thing, right? I wasn't feeling you having 5 kids. Girl, still don't feel the kids thing, right? You have no kids. This man has 5. He may be a great father, taking care of all 5 of his kids. That is great, right? That is great. But and then she talked about he's an amazing father. He is an amazing father, right? But what I seen later on this episode, he was trying to make you baby. He tried to make you. He's trying to work on a 6th kid, right? He's trying to work on the 6th kid, and I don't think Tay picked it up. He's trying to work on a 6th kid. All right. Yo, he has 6 kids, and I'm trying to figure out too. When did you see this man with his kids? How do you know he a great father? Have you talked to the other women in his life? Because I think it's 5 kids, 3 baby moms, 5 kids and 3 mothers. I'm not gonna say baby moms, right? Or how did you know? Did you see him? Did you hang out with him? Right? Is he telling you this? Did you see a video? Did you go to Instagram, Facebook, social media? Did you? Because pictures. People could just take pictures and look like they don't know the world. How do you know he's balancing this? Right? Naeem talks about their energy. They eat some good dinner. Tay cooks for them. They're eating some good food. They sitting there playing, right? Not playing. They're sitting there. She got her feet on him. He's looking at her toes, asking questions. And my man breaks out with a crazy question like, "Do you be sitting here watching porn?" Girl, that's when he tried to work on baby number 6 because y'all skin and touching, right? He's touching your skin, you touching his skin, and he's feeling some type of way, right? And she like, "Oh, nah." Tay, let this man go. He's trying to work with you. He's trying to I see why you already love because you picked the wrong ones. You got the guy, who has no who living in a boarding room, who has no car, and now you try to mess with the guy that got 5 kids and 3 baby mamas, who's trying to make you number 6, right? Who's trying to make you have the 6th child. Tay, let it go. Talking about this was a great date. That was no great date. That man felt he felt good because your chest are hanging out, your boobs are hanging out in the dress that you got, and that your feet on, right? He sees the skin. He think you ready to go. Naeem, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. I got you, sir. I got you. You understand? Then we got Shanice, right? Shanice goes on a date with Cisco. I don't know what she was wearing. Seemed like she was wearing some lingerie. Like she wore a whole lingerie outfit. This girl is gonna make sure you see her body from day one with the gloves and the little dress to all of the cat suits. She's gonna make sure you see her body, regardless. She had some lace on, some lingerie. She went to Adam and Eve. She went somewhere. I don't know where she went to, but she wore it out. And then she takes Cisco to this painting date, right? This painting date. They brought some paint out. Cisco takes his shirt off. He ain't scared to show his muscles because from day one, Cisco, I'm hot. So she started painting on Cisco. They were talking, and here it go. Cisco said, "I'll paint you." She whips off that road, and she was waiting. Look, she was waiting for this moment. That girl, she had no shyness about her whatsoever. Tatas just hanging, blur spots all over the place. She took that robe off so quick. She like, hold on. Cisco like, whoa. Listen. Kids may be watching. Kids may be watching. All said kids may be watching. Yo, they love this dude, man. They like this guy. She whips it off. He start painting on her, and they start having a moment, both painting each other naked. Well, she naked. Cisco ain't never dropped trout though. Cisco ain't never getting naked. She's just sitting there in her birthday suit. He signed his name on it. He already signed the property. Like, Cisco all over the left boob. That's what he's talking about, right? He playing games. She playing games because she likes to be naked. And he don't mind seeing her naked. Yeah, Cisco got some decisions to make. He see, Cisco, hey, everybody loves Cisco. Might be the gray hair, might be the big muscles. Did y'all forget? And I'm not knocking on the dude. Dude ain't got no car. He got a job where they say he live in a room. And y'all want Cisco? There's women out there. Hey, each his own, right? Each his own. Then we see Rose go out with Hassan. Hassan and Rose go out. They had a real deep conversation, real deep moment, right? They had some. Hassan talked about being in foster care, or his parents leaving, and Rose talked about being in foster care and how she was in foster care from a young age, and then she finally got out of foster care, and how they eventually, when she does get in, she wants kids. She has a kid now, and she can make sure she's making sure she does everything she can, all right, with her kid. And then we see Hassan opens up about being, wanting kids. We wouldn't mind adopting kids. Totally different guy than he was with a date with Deanna. This dude is opening up. He's communicating. He's speaking softly to Rose. He's giving Rose as much as communication she wants, and he's sharing, being in depth with her, right? Because Rose came to him. She didn't come to him rough. Rose came to him lovely, and I think Rose come to everybody lovely. That's her personality, right? When you see her with Cam, she comes to Cam with soft and love and respect and dignity, right? She came to my man Hassan with love, respect, and dignity, right? And they open up. When you make a man feel comfortable in a space, he's really more open to give you communication. And she made him feel comfortable. She made him feel secure. She made him feel good. She really wanted to get to know about him, and she wasn't coming at him rough, right? She wasn't coming at him like Deanna was coming at him with throwing quite. Like I told you earlier, she came at him, right? She wasn't talking to him, but Rose was talking to him, not just to his body, but she was talking to his mind and to his soul. And Hassan was really open up. And this was a great date for Hassan because he opened up about his feelings, about his parents, about him leaving home. And Rose opened about her foster care, about being in foster care and how she wanted kids later on, and how about she had miscarriages, right? Had miscarriages, and will he be willing to be with somebody if they can't produce a child, or she has more miscarriages? Because she said her child that she has came from when she got pregnant the first time. So now Rose been pregnant multiple times, and she had multiple miscarriages. Girl, God's just been helping you out. Maybe it wouldn't have been the right men that you wanted to have. Maybe he's not the right men or the right timing, right? Trust me, I've been there. I understand how it is. I haven't had miscarriages my wife, but my wife had 2 of them. So I know how emotionally draining that is and how that affects a person. So, Rose, maybe God is trying to say, you know what, the next child I want you to have is when you marry. Could be let the Lord do his work, right? Let the Lord do his work, right? Get in a good relationship and let the Lord do his work. We move on. We see the ladies back into the lounge. The ladies are back into the lounge. Yeah. The lady back into the lounge, back into in the vault, man. Back into the vault with Tommy, right? And they're talking about who they want to let go, who they want to leave, who they need to go. But before that, we saw Angie. Take it back. Before that, we saw Angie and Eddie go on a date, right? Angie and Eddie go on a date, and it wasn't what Angie expected, right? It wasn't what Angie was feeling. Eddie seemed like he was a different type of guy, drinking a lot. The conversation wasn't good, and Angie was like, you know what? Don't want this. He's not the guy for me. Don't want to do this. Like Angie drops you, then it's really bad, right? Because Angie wants to be married hot. She want to be married bad. She want to be married really bad, really, really bad. No, she want to be married. But again, she wasn't feeling Eddie. Done deal. Now we see the women in the vault, right? So we see the women in the vault. When they get back in the vote, this stuff gets messy, right? It gets messy, it gets controversial. It gets to the point where these women are they catty, they're going back and forth on each other, right? Shoot, Angie calls out Eddie for being too much of a party, right? Apparently he drinks too much when he's out with other women, right? Hey, he's out there. Eddie's too much of a party, right? We know they call out Fritz, right? Sahar is going in on Fritz. I heard that he talked. Now, how did you hear everybody, whatever stays in the vault, right? What happened in the vault stays in the vault. Somebody got loose lips again. Tommy, somebody breaking the rules, right? Because she heard what happened in the vault. Talk about Fritz been playing games the whole time and only wants to take things seriously. Now he wants to take things seriously. The women don't believe her. And Shanice steps up and says, well, he don't do that with me. How do you know? You just throwing his name out there. Girl, that man does not want you. He sees what he can get from you. But Shanice and Deanna chimed in. Then Deanna realized, oh, this ain't my fight. Let me stay out of here. That's right, Deanna. Stay out of fights that don't belong to you. This is Sahara, Shanice, and Fritz. And I don't know why Sahara is so fighting so much. Look, if you're going to let Fritz go, let Fritz go. But she's doing the same thing that Fritz did to her in the men's vault. They both are pushing to eliminate the other one. Hey, they're both pushing, right? Shoot. Then it comes out that Shanice was naked with Cisco. Tay was like, hold on for a minute. What? You did what? That she's a nudist. You naked? She's like, yeah, he saw the whole thing. She's like, Tay's like, well, I don't know how that feel. You should feel how your first feeling makes you feel. Like Cisco is doing too much or Shanice is doing too much. She letting her body speak. Now, I don't know if she works out. Maybe she paid for the body. I don't know, but the body be bodying. And Cisco is falling. Fritz is falling for this body. If he doesn't go home. All right. So we get 2 men at the bottom. All right. Sahara is messy. Right. I mean, let's be honest. She's messy. Fritz was messy. And they got to do something different for this game because everybody's plotting to the point where Tommy said, calm down again. Right. 2 votes with 2 people going off about eliminating somebody else. Tommy said, why did you go on a date with him then? Just to see if he was playing? Girl, you already knew he was playing game. Sahara been hot the whole time. Let it go. Let it go. And then we get a cliffhanger, right? We get a cliffhanger because Fritz and Eddie are both on the bottom. Sahara takes out Fritz. Fritz, you already know this was a problem. When he see her on the other end of that table, he should already knew that this was a problem. Then Rose takes out Eddie. Eddie should have knew this was a problem because they didn't have no connection, right? He said he wasn't feeling her. And Ready to Love does something that I do not care for. Let me know what y'all think. They talking about leave us a cliffhanger, talking about see you this summer. I saw the little preview as I was watching about Ready to Love this summer. This summer, it is March the 14th. And we got to wait till the summer. You going to make me wait? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Come on, Tommy. Come on. We're waiting for this cliffhanger. Please. Man, y'all leave a comment in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Let me know what your thoughts were on this episode of Ready to Love. Let me know what y'all thought about we got to wait till the summer to see what happens. Doesn't make any sense. Again, subscribe button, bell notification, and leave your thoughts and comments below. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.